the fucking best.
Kendra Blackwood is like the best, though. I gotta say,
No doubt.
and that's on everything. Yo, this is Jay Lava. This is the Keep It P podcast where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And listen, I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. That's the exact reason why I bust down the articles the way I do. Cause that's why I do it like that. Cause
You do bust them down, though.
I bust them down. Cause on everything.
Hello,
Cause
McFlizzo.
on everything. Cause that's how I do it.
And we gonna bust down this white supremacist. Richard Spencer now calls himself a moderate, aka a Democrat. Went from the white supreme. So what? He quit being a white supremacist? No, he's doing white supremacy light now. So he's gonna be a Democrat. We told y'all it's the same bird. So now he's doing diet racism now. But it's the same bird. We don't care if you're Democrat or Republican, P. We talking about reparations. And that's y'all been dedicated to parties for too long, P. Won't you be dedicated to the code?
There you go.
But I know somebody
There's a
who's
new
real
concept.
dedicated.
How about that? You want to try that?
Right. You know somebody else who's dedicated?
These nuts. Nah, just
Dang.
what?
You gonna do her like that, P?
No, no. I'm sorry, kid. Go ahead.
Kendra, you see her messing up your segue, girl?
No. I ain't gonna do that, Miss Blackwood.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing two critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you ask? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the reported accounts according to the F.B.I. As foundational Black Americans, we know that the number should reach in the billions daily. This resulted in a 94-1 unanimous decision to pass into law an anti-Asian hate crime provision to make Asian a protected class. With anti-Black racism being thousands of times more prevalent and permeating within the fabric of America, we ask that you sign this petition to say we are sick of studies and commissions to study forums and meaningless holidays and nothing burger symbolic gestures. We demand the U.S. government to urgently disperse the first initial reparations cash payment of $20 trillion to the surviving descendants of American chattel slavery. AKA, cut the damn check. And I mean that. Jack. On my ancestors for real for real. I proudly digress. Anyway. Check out the new Slave Patrol documentary. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings and Meloa. Be one.
Music TV.
Indeed.
Blessings, blessings. Appreciate you, Mrs. Blackwood. This article is from the Insider, Sophia and Kel. Looks really like ankle, but it's not. Ankel. And we're talking about this Spencer guy. He's a prominent neo-Nazi who helped organize the deadly Charlottesville rally in 2017. You know, we got to give him some lionization. We got to go through his stats. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They got him
I
sounding
was
like
just
a
thinking that.
hooper football player. You know what I'm saying? This they gladiator. You smell me? But you know what? He told Jezebel on Tuesday that he no longer identifies because he's a, you know what I'm saying? You see him using that verbiage, right? Yeah. Because he's a transsexual deep down, P, straight up. And we know that they always tend to be fruity on that
Oh
side.
yeah. Oh, that's. Oh, did you see the? Speaking of that, a whole bunch of Rinser Spencers was in that new movie Jackass. Dude,
What?
I turned that movie on. It's like the first stunt. I was out of there. They got to get naked for everything. They got to put stuff in each other's butts.
You're
They got
off
to.
top, P.
Yeah, like dude, y'all. That I don't know what kind of humor you think that is.
Oh yeah, smash your nuts in the drawer, P. Matter
Yeah,
of
all
fact, let
type
me
of stupid.
fondle them first and grab them multiple times and take 1,000 takes to throw your balls in the wingle, P. Like, get out of here, P.
Nah.
And this
Anyway,
bum's trying to convince us he's no longer a white nationalist, and his profile even says so, and they verified it. So, and he says he's now politically moderate, aka a Democrat.
but then again, we all know that part of white supremacy is deception
Take both sides.
and deception, though.
Right.
So he doing both.
Well, of course. But listen. Most of the you what's the difference between him and Joe Biden?
Nate Throtto.
You smell me? So like I said, they on both sides. Ain't no he ain't deceiving you. He just going over there where he can get elected. See, they got too many over there in the Republicans. He like, oh, we got space over there in the Democrats. Let me just tell everybody on Bumble. Let me get an Asian chick and now
Um,
I can't be racist because my wife is a POC now,
hey, let
and,
me let
and she's a minority.
I might be out the loop a little bit. Well, what is Bumble?
A dating app,
Oh, okay.
like it's a Tinder.
Yeah, I can't be. I be on top of so much. I can't be on top of everything. What the hell is Bumble?
Yeah, I only know about it because I had invested in the stock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then they want you to know this is just a lionization piece, basically. The prominent neo-Nazi Richard Spencer disavowed white nationalism after how you going after you just said he's the prominent and proud head of the neo-Nazi, Mr. Richard Spencer. But he really disavowed the white nationalism after being spotted on the Bumble dating app because once you do a dating app, then that makes official social media official. He's describing himself as politically moderate. And we want to say Jezebel again, and this came directly from the editor in chief, Laura Bassett. She's on the scene. It came from the top. So it gotta be true. The dating profile under Spencer's name and it said he was based in Dallas, Texas, and he described himself as moderate and vaccinated. Jezebel said it had verified. How many Jezebels, P? We get it. Jezebel said it had verified the profile. Insider was unable to independently verify the account, so we don't really know if it's true. When contacted by Jezebel and asked about why his political views appear to have changed, Spencer replied, "If you're on a path that leads nowhere, you have to rethink things." What did I say, fam? What did I say? I said there's too much action over there on the Republican side. We already got too many good old boys over here, P. So I gotta go over here and pretend to not be that and then go and slide over here. But then once you get in, you can act like however you want to and still get elected every time, every time, every time. Because all you gotta do is keep making empty promises. Only the black people, of course. Because like Joe Biden said, we got you, Big Daddy Joe. I told you, Alphabet Gang, I would have your back. Look what I've done.
Alphabet Gang.
Word. And black people, we don't care about none of that. I mean, if you go ahead and you fumble again, that's on you. But there is a third option, and that's keeping your vote to yourself and watch your local candidates. Get on their heels. Them is folks you can pull up on.
True.
See, stick to what you can. You can pull up on them. Hold on, cuz, didn't you say you was gonna oh no, you might have to move, cuz. You might have to move, cuz. Straight up. He has to rethink things. I'm not a white supremacist leader anymore. The entire right generally hates me, and the feeling is mutual. Get your ass. Shut up.
But that don't mean you get rid of your anti-black racism. Oh, shut this. Dropping a title or a moniker doesn't mean the hate is not still within your heart, sir.
Come on, man.
I was just
Come
being
on,
quiet
man.
because I just really wanted to see what this guy was talking about. Enough is
Look.
enough. That is shenanigans.
Spencer was. Now, hold on. Stop. As soon as he said in the article, I'm done with that. Now he was. All through the whole article, he's a prominent, proud, top of the food chain neo-Nazi. Then
Right.
as soon as they hate me and the feeling is mutual. Spencer was a prominent figure in the American white nationalist movement, having made a name for himself by speaking provocatively into mainstream news outlets and on college campuses. Now let's go ahead and continue.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh, so much lionization in here, P.
while he's simultaneously saying, "That is me. I ain't do that."
Look. I'm pretty much a liberal now.
But as we know, as Professor Black Truth so eloquently pointed out, and Jason Black, them is just terms that they can use interchangeably because white
Right.
supremacy plays both sides. So what does that mean, man?
Same bird. Like I
Right.
was
That don't mean you
like
don't
we
still hate
always say.
Negroes.
Same bird.
I wonder is he gonna say anything about that? Oh, I say I love black people now. Say that. Then
Right.
I'd be impressed then.
Right.
I'm still giving you side eye, but at least I'd raise my eyebrow.
Right. The very last sentence, Spencer denied all allegations made against him and did not receive any criminal charges. Period. I just wanted to read that part. I don't even care about all the other charges that he got to skip and flip and hop through. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to. No. The rest of that was all no. Not doing it. Not on this program. We don't do that. And we're not going to hold you either. Just going to mold you, fold you, and scold you. Because we done told you about being on code now, Jackson. We did. And we're going to leave you with 4 words. 4 words, Jack. Love, peace, blessings, and the Lord. We got to pay some bills. Check out the joint. You need some advertising. You need graphics. You need gear. We got all of that, y'all. Shop with your people now.
Answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, babe.